There is a type of silence that brings not peace, but weight. The silence that remains after someone leaves, or after you leave. It is in that moment, when there are no voices left to blame, and no one to prove anything to, that a brutal truth imposes itself.
It is possible to live without people, and perhaps even better. Yes, the world trained us to seek belonging as if it were oxygen. But stop and look around. How many lives have been sunk because of that need? Marriages maintained by fear, friendships sustained by obligation, families that are prisons with a surname. We are taught from childhood that we need others to be complete. But what if that idea is a mistake? Not an innocent mistake, but a systemic, corrosive error that hijacks our freedom with the promise of human warmth. In Medea, Euripides writes about a woman who, betrayed and discarded, kills her own children to hurt the man who abandoned her. It is a myth, but it is also a mirror. What are we capable of when we put everything into the other person? And what if the other person fails? This video is about that. Not about the exaltation of solitude, nor the cult of the ego, but about something rarer and more dangerous. The real, deep joy of needing no one. Of not being in debt to any presence, any affection, any gaze. We are going to explore what happens when the lake fills up again. When, like Zhuangzi's fish, we can finally swim free without needing to lick the mud off each other to survive. The freedom of not needing. This is what we are going to unearth now, but be careful. Whoever listens to this attentively rarely thinks the same way again. First came the heat, then the dry wind. The lake dried up in silence, like an old animal ceasing to breathe. Many centuries ago, in the kingdom of Chu, the drought transformed a mirror of water into a cracked field. The fish, now orphans of the lake, dragged their bodies across the hot mud. They struggled, suffocating, and the only possible gesture was grotesque and moving. They passed saliva to each other to keep their gills moist. Zhuangzi, the Taoist sage, saw this scene. He admired the solidarity among the fish, but he was not enchanted. He asked a question that crosses the centuries. Wouldn't it be better if the lake were full? This is the fable of the full lake. It is about what remains when necessity unites us, and what happens when it disappears. In the past, we were all fish in puddles. Humans stuck to each other for lack of alternatives. Communities were the mud that prevented us from